Hey guys, and welcome back to the Journey of Self. I am your intuitive tarot reader as well as your host, Brandy, and this is The Journey. All right, so if you guys would like to book your personal readings, you can do that at my website, thejourneyofself.org. Also, if you guys would like to take tarot classes, you can do that at thejourneyofself.org as well. We do have 3 journaling projects running right now. The subjects that are running, they have been running all year and will continue to run to the end of the year, are manifestation in your daily life, life path, as well as spiritual gifts. Okay, if you guys are interested in any of these subjects and you like to write or you would like to use writing as a manifestation tool, you can come and do so at thejourneyofself.org. That is where you can do that. Also, I would like you guys to keep your eyes peeled because in July I will be dropping the Journey of Self jewelry collection. It will include some spiritual jewelry as well as fashion jewelry. And also the Journey of Self home decor section will also be dropping. Okay. And it's the same spiritual as well as good old fashioned. Okay. These items are made by myself as well as family members. So the energy is real and tried and true. All right, guys, any gifts that I have, they've been critiqued and also nurtured by my family members. All right. I am not the first to do this. I am like, I don't know, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, I don't know, generation. It goes back as far as I can tell. All right. So that is how this goes. Now we're going to get started. This is going to be the Aquarius June love reading. The spread that I will be using is a custom spread, as I always do, and the spread is called Next Move, Best Move. Those who have been with me for a while know this spread. Let's get started. The first position of this spread is, how do they see themselves in this relationship? How does the person that you are dealing with see themselves in this relationship? It's always good to know how a person views themselves. As I often say, if a person sees themselves as a superhero, they may like to nurture and save people. If they see themselves as a dog, they might bark and bite. It's always important to see how people see themselves. All right, let's go. The first card out is the 8 of Cups. The second card out is the 10 of Cups. Some of you may be in a relationship where someone is walking away to go and find what they would consider to be their true love. Others are in a relationship where someone walked away, possibly from a family situation. Excuse me, I had to move a very expensive piece of fashion off of the table before candle wax got on it. Excuse me. Someone may have seen themselves as walking away from maybe a previous family situation or a previous love situation to be in a relationship with you, which they do consider to be their ideal relationship. I do not know the details as of yet. You decide which one of these is you. Let's pull one more card for this position. I'm just going to charge my cards a little bit. Feeling the need to charge. Okay, one more card for this position. How does this person see themselves? The person that is dealing with the Aquarius. Or, as simple as it gets, you can be involved in a love-hate relationship. As much as this person may want to stay, is as much as they want to leave. As much as they love you is as much as you get on their nerves. All right, too many cards came out on this last one. Let me get some more. All right. Also, justice. So whatever it is that is going on in your relationship, the person feels like they are justified. Okay? They feel like they are justified. Now, how does this person see you in the relationship? The person sees you as the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, as well as the 3 of Swords. Makes perfect sense, right? Inspiration, passion, love offer, love, being spilled out, poured out onto them, but then at the same time feeling heartbroken. I'm going to venture to say it's because of your communication. However you guys are communicating with each other, it's causing this duality. This duality in the feelings in this relationship. Let's do next move, okay? What can we expect? We can expect the Three of Wands. Some people are going to wait this out to see where it is going, despite the turmoils. Whew. Cards are flying everywhere. Some of you may be in a toxic situation. For others, this situation will be coming to an end soon because, not necessarily, this is not a tower. This is the Ten of Swords. We're not talking about it coming to an end as in a tower moment. We're saying that the dynamic of the relationship may change soon because it is already at a 10. It is already at a completion. Someone may decide to just keep pouring love onto the situation. Sarah, Sarah. It is what it is. And kind of move on in the situation, and others may decide to walk away to go find their happy. For a lot of you, you are very intuitive, and you can be very outward with your emotions and very stingy as well with your emotions. For others, you're going to make a decision that will bring renewal to this situation and to your life in general. Some of you are going through a transformation. If you're dealing with a fire sign, I would strongly suggest that is what's going on with this fire sign. They are going through a transformation. I would say you could be dealing with a Capricorn where the situation is rather toxic. You feel bound. For others, it could just be addictive passion, addictive just atmosphere, like between the two. The chemistry is addicting, but at the same time, it has the energy between the two of you has a habit of going malefic. Let's see. Some of you are in this situation because it happened extremely fast. Some of you in this situation because it happened extremely fast. So, I feel like when you do this again, if you are planning on walking away or if you can do it again, you would take your time and you would do it differently. And hence the Justice card. The wheel has just come. For some of you, marriage is going to enter the picture. And the sun is going to come out in this situation. Some of you are going to find your rhythm and your balance with this person. For others, you're going to have a child. Some of you, the sharp tongues between the two of you just can't stop wagging. There's kind of like a big mouth involved. Okay. There will be information that comes in reference to all of these different scenarios that are running in this month of June. There will be some revelations that come to light, meaning there will be some things revealed. Exactly in the direction in which you're going. Okay. Some cycles are ending to let new ones begin. Some, and these can be positive. I don't really see any negative cards here. Actually, I do see the sun. So however it goes, the situation is either going to turn around for the better or you're going to leave for the better. Marriage may come of this. I feel like someone's going to plead their case and finally be heard. Someone's going to find their rhythm. Like I said, someone can be having a child with this person. Some of you may already have children, but there's definitely pregnancies that I see occurring. It's the communication. It definitely is the communication. I feel like there is a different level of maturity for some in this situation. There's a definite difference in maturity level. Okay. And that's part of the issue. Now let's go ahead and clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify first off the Justice card. Why is the Justice card here? Okay, this situation is ending because someone is not being honest. So this, and it's not even that it's necessarily ending. I should say that this situation is occurring because someone is not being honest, may have not been honest, may have been trying to get away with something from the beginning. Let's get another card on the Justice card. Or this could lead to the ending. This could lead to the end because this is discovered that, yeah. This will apply to the people who are interested in being married, but their mate is not. Those are the ones that will know exactly what was going on from the beginning. When it comes down to it, if you're interested in getting married and you're finally going to speak to your mate about this and you're going to have that conversation, and you may say to yourself, this is the last conversation I'm going to have about this. If this person is a resounding no, well, part of it is because this person may have not planned on being here as long, or maybe did not see this as a long-term opportunity. It reminded me of the Drake song, More Than Just an Option. You have to know that though. And that song Drake is singing, I'm more than just an option. You have to know that. And then you'll get your just desserts. That just hit me like it hit you. Because at the same time, you have the Justice card here. Getting what you deserve. You decide what you deserve. You decide what you want out of the situation. I like this. This is good. This is good because, listen, there are cycles that are not healthy that are ending if you want them to. And then there's situations that are going to heal if you want them to. And you're going to go to a next level if you want them to. There are transformations happening in maybe even you, as well as the person that you're with. There are definite transformations. It's funny, you know, they always say there's 3 sides to every story. I got 3 cards that came out for this reading to start with. The person's side as well as your side. On that, to begin with, I got the 8 of Cups, someone's leaving. On the other hand, someone's staying and is very happy where they are. And on the next hand, or the third hand, really, it's not third hand, right? But on the third point of view or side of the story, someone is going to decide exactly what they deserve and what they want. However it goes, to me, that's a wish fulfilled on both parts. Because the 10 of Cups, you know, is emotional fulfillment, things of that nature, you know, bliss, happiness, all of that, especially in love. And then the Justice card being here, and then someone being able to decide on exactly what it is that they think they deserve. That's also to me, because they're going to get it, because they're going to be able to resonate with it and go get it. Okay. After their intent is made clear. And that's what's going to happen. I feel like this conversation that is going to be had is going to stir up some feelings that makes a person go and get it. If you guys can just excuse me for one moment. Just want to check something. Okay, that was weird, but I really had to go check. I had things to do, okay? Listen, I wear many hats, all right? You guys know, especially the women out there. You know how it goes, okay? Okay. So, as I was saying, I feel like that, to me, all of this is like a wish fulfilled because it could go either way, right? Now, why is this 3 of Swords here? This 3 of Swords. Why is this 3 of Swords here? This is on your side, on how this person sees you. This person, you know, the 3 of Swords could be you trying to figure this out. You know what? Yeah, you know what? As I just realized, these 3 cards actually coincide with each other. I feel like there are some people who came into a relationship, you know, very strong, very passionate. And this relationship is very strongly, very passionately ending. And then there are people that have been in love, have been showering their relationship with love, with communication, with patience. And now this is finally going to come to fruition. It's finally going to manifest into something stable, something permanent. And then there's the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Swords, where someone may have been taken advantage of, and maybe even knowingly, and trying to figure out how they could change the other person's mind to make the other person think that they were worth it. You can't. You don't do that. They have to see it for themselves, like everything else in life. You can lead a horse. I'll finish it. You know the rest. All right. So, the Three of Swords. Let's see why this is here. I don't even need to clarify sometimes. I just go back. Yeah. The Three of Swords is not wanting to see something. Not wanting to see something that was made evident and clear a few times, I feel like. And then seeing another side of yourself. Maybe even letting your values drop to be in this situation. Three of Wands. Why is this Three of Wands here? Oops. I feel like the Three of Wands is here because there's a relationship that maybe has not been so very clear. Maybe you thought the person was holding on to their purse strings, holding on to their heartstrings as well, very tightly. But I feel like it was because the person wasn't sure which direction they wanted to go. The information will come in. I feel as though that this person is ready to open up as well as take this relationship to a different place. All right, let me just get another clarification. Yes, exactly. The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups continue to clarify that. Like I said, I don't even need to clarify half the time. I know what it is. I just like to because it's a tarot reading. Intuitively, I could feel it though. I could feel exactly what's going on. All right, so I feel like someone is also maturing from just being, kind of like just sexually interested in things and being more involved and finding like a new passion and things of that nature. All right, let me look at this Devil card. All right, so some of you may have been involved with someone who is like rather controlling and they may have overindulged. They may like to, sip or whatever they like to do. Or they like to party, be out and amongst whomever. Nope, I'm not saying that. That's messy. I'm not doing that. This person has a past. When you think of this person, you think of all the stuff. Well, you think of all the shit they've already done. This is not a surprise, not a shock. And this person feels like they're justified. I don't like this person. Whatever. Not my business. I don't like it. Because they're smug. They're smug. They're like, yeah, so. And they're doing the most. So, yeah. It doesn't matter when you decide to cut them off. You'll find you're happy. Oh, there's a lot of action going on in here, huh? Then there is the people that are going through, something where you've been going through this for quite some time. You're in a hangman state, but you were going to get enlightenment. The one thing about the hangman state is you always get the enlightenment. It's a difficult position to be in. But it is a position of illumination. Check the halo on his head, right? Hangman. I feel like you're also going to be coming out of this illuminated state. Sometimes I rock with the feelings so hard, the good feelings, that I forget the actual nature of the card to the point where I may have forgotten that the hangman is usually upside down. And I was just like, oh, you're going to get enlightenment. It's like, I just took it for what it was. Oh, you're going to get enlightenment. You're good. You're about to come out of it. The truth of the matter is the hangman is not in the normal position, which is this. The hangman is actually in the reverse when it's like this. And when it's like this, it is ready for action. It is ready to move on You've gotten the enlightenment that you need. I feel like for a lot of you, that's part of it as well. You know, people, this is one thing I want to say. People like to judge, right? Oh, why you staying? Why you doing that? Oh, you don't need to do that. Blah, blah, blah. And if it was me, it's not true. And you don't know somebody else's story. I once heard somebody say, before you can judge anybody, you have to account for every hill and valley that the person had to go through in order to stand before you, for you to judge them. Okay? And I say that to say that sometimes we go through things because we need these lessons. Our souls are literally traveling to have different experiences. And sometimes we need these experiences. Now, listen, the situation is dangerous. I am not saying to stay. I am not saying to let somebody break your heart until you are old and bitter. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that sometimes we like to try things out, even though we may have feelings that let us know, this is not good. This is not going to end well, but we go for it anyway. And then it doesn't end well. Instead of being ashamed, take the lesson to listen to your intuition next time, to trust it. See, it depends on how you're taking it. Are you taking it as a loss, or are you taking it as a lesson? If you learn what these feelings felt like from the beginning, when you saw these red flags and ignored them, and now you see where you've ended up, it's a different type of experience than just being bitter about why did this person do this to me and why did that happen. It's a lesson. It's a lesson. Okay. Now, there's definitely, let's see, for the people the people who were carefree and just kind of like doing whatever. Okay, so there's going to be, if you just give it some time, there's going to be a wish fulfilled, some healing that takes place. You're going to be able to look over some things that, have occurred in your life, and some things that you have accomplished, and some goals that you will have set for yourself that you want to achieve. Then there's going to be a awakening, a spiritual death, so to speak, where you transform and you come out with a much more intuitive and emotional clarity. Why is, let's see, the Three of Swords? The Three of Swords is here because some of you like to cry over spilled milk. Some of you may be actually entertaining your soulmate, or dare I even say twin flame. Not even soulmate, twin flame. And you may not know it. Excuse me. You may not know it because you're busy crying over the past. As she sips juice box. I don't drink tea or coffee, so I can't sip my tea. All I'm saying is, maybe you need to let that go. And let the transformation happen. Let death happen. Let the transformation happen. You can transform. See, and what people don't realize about the death card, it's not a negative thing at all. It actually talks about rebirth, renewal. I feel like some of you feel trapped, and let me tell you, it's just an illusion. You're not trapped at all. You're not trapped at all. So let's see. What is the information that may be coming in? Because I'm nosy. I want to know. And I don't know if you guys are nosy like me, but I want to know what's the information that may be coming in. I feel like there is someone who is trying to control you. Someone who is being rather manipulative and controlling, fiery in nature. That's a wrap. You're about to get a new understanding. Some of you may even get married. That's the new cycle that's going to occur in your life. This control freak that you've known that's going to end. Some of you may get married, and the truth is going to be spoken. You're going to speak your truth and walk away and find something else. Yeah. The information, like I said from the beginning, wow, that's Crazy. The information is echoed again by the Three of Wands, where someone is saying that I've decided that you are my... Wow, it's a lot of action going on. Anyway, my neighbors, namaste. Okay? It's a lot. Anyway, went from quiet to noisy neighbors. Do you guys think that's karma? Is this something I've done? I'm joking. I'm moving anyway. Blessings upon blessings. I'm done. Anyway, so yeah. For some of you, the information is going to be that this person does not want to move on or cut it off. They want to let it grow. They want to let it grow. Yeah. And this Emperor in reverse has come out again. Let's charge these cards real quick. Let's charge these cards. Because let me make sure that we're not repeating. Yeah, new love. Could be with a fire sign. Someone who is older than you, more mature, innovator, leader in their own right, prosperous, has prosperity all around them. New love offer. Or this could be somebody that you're already with who's now telling you that they see a future with you. For some of you, you're almost there to where you're trying to go. You're going to be laying down your burdens very quickly. To your house on a hill. All right. Others, you are entering into a partnership. The work that you've put in is now taking shape. It is going to manifest into something deeper. And then you have those who are going to go on this new spiritual journey. They are, deciding to take the road less traveled. And they're going to find they're happy. The Sun card. That's what just clarified the Sun card. Okay? And those are the pathways to the Sun in this particular reading. All right. Now, what are we trying to find balance on? Let's get to that. I feel like, okay. So if you're dealing with someone who is overindulgent, cut them off. That's what I want to say about that. Some of you need to just realize that you have enough, you are enough, and that you are happy. And you can do this alone. Hence the 9 of Cups. Find your balance. Find your rhythm. Your balance. Your rhythm. Stop trying to juggle everybody else's feelings. Worry about your own. Stop trying to juggle people. Worry about you. Don't be selfish. Just don't be, everything to everybody. Be the most to yourself. Because that's the only time you can give of substance to other people. When you are fully given to yourself and your cup is full, running over, then you can go ahead and share. All right. So let's see. What is this? The Queen of Wands. Well, we know the Queen of Wands is the life of the party. She is attractive and smart and innovative. Some of you are looking for a new opportunity financially, and this opportunity might not be what it seems. It has come out with the 7 of Cups, and we know when the 7 of Cups appears, only one of the choices is actually real. Most of the others are illusion or non-existent. I feel like, some of you are afraid of this Tower moment. You feel like you are going to be left out in the cold. Baby, let me tell you something. If you don't let this Tower moment happen, you can end up more miserable than you are now. Okay, I know that some of you are looking at an offer that you are not interested in. Speak your truth. Do not accept it just because it seems like the right thing to do. You need to speak your truth and let this tower come down. Don't worry about leaving someone in the cold. Don't worry about being left out in the cold. You are intuitive and you do know what's best, and you need to trust yourself a little bit more, Aquarius. Some of you may be working hard to get pregnant or working hard to get your sexy back. Some of you are waiting for your ships to come in, and let me tell you, honey, they're coming. But some, I don't know, like there is still this lurking Aries in reverse. You may be dealing with a fire sign that you're just not into. Or someone with a lot of fire in their chart. And this person likes to argue for the sake of argument's sake, or likes to fight for the sake of fighting's sake. Brings out that in you as well. You'll know this person by your fruit that you have with them. Meaning what goes on when you're together. It seems like, ugh. Right? Just like, no. Okay. Kind of like that person just leaves you with an achy feeling every time you interact with them. I mean, I say every time, but maybe not every time, but often enough. This could be the person that you have kids with. These cards want to come out again. You need to speak your truth. Go on your journey. Put them burdens down. And don't enter into conflict. You don't need it. You don't have to compete or conflict with anyone. It's not necessary. When something gives you that much resistance, it's a sign that something isn't right and it's not working out. This is for some. We're going back and forth in this reading into the different scenarios. As I clarify the cards, I'm letting them speak the way they want to speak. For some of you, even though you may be in this situation, whether you have children with them or whatever the case may be, however controlling they are, this situation is coming to an end. They can't do more than they've already done. And the situation is coming to an end. It has been clarified by the Ten of Swords. There's been a lot of hurt, betrayal in this situation. But it is coming to the end. Once again, clarified by the Hangman and the Upright. There will be some clarity and some movement taking place. The Hangman is no longer in the receiving position of the illumination. The Hangman is ready to actually stop hanging. I dropped a card, excuse me. Some of you are going to gain a newfound stability in your lives. You're going to be generous. You're going to be sitting pretty, and you're going to be self-sufficient. Now, if that's what you need in your life, amen to that, meaning let it be. Yeah. Clarified by the Queen of Pentacles as well as the Ten of Pentacles. This is the Golden Tarot, by the way. It's a lot of gold. A lot of gold. You know what I mean? This month of June, I just wanted to bring some prosperity into my viewers' lives. And that has happened, believe me. Still using the African American Tarot. You guys know I love this. This reading is rather long, Aquarius. You know what? It's because when I rock with y'all, I rock with my tribe. That's why. I think this is probably the longest reading. I'm about to... Oh my gosh, this keeps coming up. I feel like there are some of you who are going to get an offer from the past. Give it time. Give it time. Do you, though, while you wait. Some of you are going to take that leap of faith and pick up some extra responsibility or put down some extra responsibility. And you're going to make it to where you're going. Cycle is definitely coming to a close. Let's see. Clarify. Yeah, this is clarifying the Knight of Swords. See, the Knight of Swords is being rather blunt in this particular reading because there's some cycles that have to be pushed to where they're going. I feel like some of you, I don't want to say that. Some of y'all about to make the side the main, or you are the side and you're going to be the main. All right. They say they don't happen, or where they do that at, I don't know. In your lives, y'all Aquarius. I'm not really worried about y'all. Y'all do strange things. I can't even talk because I'm an Aquarius myself. But you know, the more Aquarius that I meet, the more I realize that there is really nothing. There's no such thing as an Aquarius. It's kind of a label for the people we can't label. I said it. I'm one. I could say that. But yeah, because Aquarius is so hellbound on being unique. They like what they like. And they don't need to justify or explain why they like it. They genuinely like these things. They like what they like. Some of you may be getting involved with a younger water sign. Some of you may be making a choice between two. Listen, don't be manipulative, but practice mastery, not manipulation. I'm going to say that because the magician is here. But as we know, the magician has all the tools to make it work. So yes, the magician is a master of sorts, but can be extremely manipulative when he starts to feel himself. A master manipulator. Or a master beater. I said that. And I don't mean it in the technicality of the word. I mean it in the actual, literal, figurative, whatever version of the word. A master baiter. Okay? So don't be out here selling wolf tickets, Aquarius. And don't be manipulative and let it rock. If that's what you want, make sure that's what you want. All right. Enough of that. Now, I'll just say this. If you guys ever wonder why I give advice on my readings, it's because I believe in encouraging you guys to do the right thing. I don't read and say, oh my God, your life is shitty. What are you going to do? Only you know what to do. Apparently, you came here for a reason. Either it was clarification or to get some type of enlightenment. Let's just be real. So what I do is I give the clarification. And for some of you who don't know, it's enlightenment. For those who do know, it's validation. It's a confirmation. So don't take it personal when I'm telling you what to do with your life. I don't mean it like that. I mean it like sometimes you need to hear it from somebody else's mouth. You know, that you are worth it. You're better than that. Oh, you don't have to go through that. There's something better coming. Don't worry. You can do this. Some of you are calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, your affirmations, and your visualizations help bring you together. Excuse me. I know that dreams have been heavy lately. Like I don't know if it's everybody, but I know me personally, I've been dreaming heavy. I've been communicating with my ancestors. I've been communicating with souls from here to wherever. I've been time traveling in my dream. I've been doing all types of things. I don't know. Hence my style of dress. The other day, I was straight dressed like I was from the 20s. I was from the 20s. Like, I felt like a flapper. Like, I was just dressed. And I really like felt it. And then I had the strangest dream. I ended up landing in New Orleans. Probably in about that time. So I don't know if I had been there before. I'm still figuring it out. I don't know if it was me having been there before. I don't know if I was channeling. As I said, my juice box, which is really not a juice box. It's a Capri Sun, but either way. Yeah. Anyway, it's not about me. I'm just saying. There's a lot of things going on right now, okay? Some of you need to free yourself and pay attention to the red flags. Okay, the signs are cautioning you, and it's time to take back control of your life. Hence that Aries or that Emperor in reverse that showed up twice. to me, that was like an omen or a red flag. It kept coming up. And I was just like, did I shuffle the cards? Like, it kept coming up. So yeah, pay attention. Some of you are calling in your soulmate, but I feel like if you're not careful, that you may be leaving, and you need to be cautious. A heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. That's for the people who you're ready to take your relationship to the next level. You're not really sure where the other person stands. This is not about the past being rocky or this and that. This is just like, you've been patient. You've showered your relationship with love. You're ready to take it to the next level. You're a little bit nervous on if this person wants to do this as well. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, because this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. All right. So those are two different scenarios. If you peep game, it's like calling in your soulmate. This person you haven't met this person yet. You might be in a situation where there's a lot of red flags. You need to pay attention and free yourself from the situation. And then there's a different scenario that I've been talking to you guys about. There's like 2-3 scenarios running where somebody's relationship is going to move to the next level, and it has been rocky, and it's going to get a renewal. Okay. Heart-to-heart conversations. This could be the one. Trust, have faith. And then there are those who, basically, like I said before, have been showering their relationship with patience and love, and that's going to come to fruition for you. That's going to come to a full circle. Amen to that, right? All right, let's pull a couple of spirit message cards. Yeah, Aquarius, I feel like you guys are extremely intuitive. And I feel like sometimes when you're at your lower vibration, you ignore it. It's easier. I could speak from experience. Been there, done that. At this point in my life, I don't do that anymore. It's too costly at this point. I'm tired of paying for it. So I don't. It's just like I always say, do it for selfish reasons. You don't have to do it for the gram. You don't have to do it for the vine, but you should do it for selfish reasons. Intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. You guys need to pay attention to your intuition in all scenarios. There's not one where intuition will not be useful. It's useful in all scenarios. Relationships. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to the different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. I like the first part. Relationships are just a mirror image. Remember that. When you guys are looking for someone and what you have found is something you do not like, you have to go inside yourself and find out what made you attracted, what made you pick this person. Listen, that's my mama calling. Okay, guys, the reading is over. However, I wouldn't short you, but gotta go. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and namaste.